Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while here. Happy New Year 2024. If this is your first time on this channel, you are welcome. And for my returning subscribers, you are amazing. So in today, we are going to be looking at how to formulate effective, when I said effective, like super active body lotion from scratch with 5% kojic acid powder that is not going to oxidize. We know that kojic acid is a very strong skin lightener but tends to oxidize. That's why most people stay away from using kojic acid in their formula. Rather, they option for kojic acid deviation that is more stable, which is kojic acid dipalmitate. But trust me, you cannot use the effectiveness of kojic acid to compare with the deviation. But it's because of this problem that all formulators do face. But today we are going to look at and we are going to see how we will formulate this lotion. We'll add a lot of preservative and oxidation inhibitor that will prevent your lotion from oxidizing. So guys, I don't want to take much of your time. Let us dive right into the business of today. So in this formula, because it's a formula from scratch, we have three phases of formulating this lotion. The first one is our oil phase, which is the e-wax, the cetyl alcohol, and our almond oil. So those are what we have in our oil phase. So we have to dissolve our phase A into a double boiler. So we pour in our e-wax, cetyl alcohol, and our almond oil into our mixing bowl, and we take it over to the double boiler. Please don't say the double boiler is too slow. Let me just eat it directly. Please don't do that. If you do that, you are just spoiling your lotion. You are wasting your ingredients. You are wasting your precious time. So we take it to the double boiler for it to melt, and now we are looking at the oil, the water phase. We are using 37.5% of water, and we are adding our EDTA, we are adding our allantoin into this water. So that's the EDTA. Look at both of them here. We are using them at 0.5%. We are going to add it into the water and use a stirring rod to stir it, or you can use a spatula to stir it. So why this lotion is so active on the skin is because it has kojic acid lightens. Also, we have alpha arbutin concentrate that is also a strong skin lightener, and we have our magic white 3 days magic whitening oil. So those are what we have in this lotion. And here is our kojic acid. We are using 5%. This is why it's looking this much. So this is 50%. We are adding it into our water phase. So we are going to take this to a double boiler. You can decide to keep, but take it to a double boiler for it to dissolve. Melt, like, stir it very well so that by the time you get to take it to your double boiler, or you decide not to double boil it, it will dissolve very well. We don't have much time, so we just have to dissolve this in a double boiler. And also, you are using pure kojic. But since your phase A and phase B has to be on the same temperature, so you can double boil this to make it dissolve. Take it to a double boiler, dissolve it, and set aside. So we are stirring it for it to incorporate. Stir it very, very well. Stir it for it to incorporate. And we are still using this time to also wait for our phase A to dissolve. So this is alpha tocopherol and sodium sulfate, and these two will help your kojic acid lotion to be. Our oil phase has melted, and at this point we have to bring in our water phase into it. We stir it, so it was looking sticky somehow, but I know definitely it's going to come out good. So stir it very well and use your stick blender to blend it very well. This formulation is from scratch, so you have to be patient for you to get that good consistency. And how are you going to get it? It's for you to blend it very well. Blend this, like blend it. If your blender gets hot, let it rest for some time so it's not going to burn. Then you continue to blend. I blend this thing very, very well. because it wasn't smooth, but I know if I take my time it will be smooth. Look at how it's looking so thick. But at this point we have to introduce our 3 days magic whitening oil, which is also a whitening booster that will work alongside with the kojic acid powder in this lotion to give a white tone. So I pour it in it, then I stir it, I stick blend it. You have to stick blend any ingredients you add to your formula. After using your spatula to spread it, you have to use your stick blender. If you don't have a stick blender, you want to make this lotion, my dear, you will end up not making anything. You end up wasting your time and your energy, your time, your money, and everything, because you actually need a good blender to blend it and to give you this good feel, like this luxurious feel you do get from cream. So it was still feeling so thick. Now it's still very thick, but when we introduce every other stuff to it, it's going to come out light and very luxurious. So in this formula we also have other things that we add now. So this is the sodium sulfate that I told you that it makes product not to oxidize. You only need to add little water to it, set it aside for it to dissolve. This is water soluble. You don't even need to take it to a double boiler. It's going to dissolve. Just stir it, like as I'm stirring, stir it. I'll stir it and set it aside. This is alpha butane concentrates. Look at the color. The color is so lovely, and it's going to make our lotion to look have this beautiful color. So like I said, anything you add into your lotion, use your um spatula to stir it. Then after that you use your stick blender to stick blend very well. When we started making this lotion, it was looking so thick, but look at how it's looking now. It's gradually it's becoming a lotion, because then it wasn't a lotion. Okay, that's for that. So you need to stick blend it very well. That is what I just need to That's what I mean. Just stick blend it very well for you to get this good feel of a lotion. Stick blend, take your time. Take your time. Don't be in a rush at all, because this is part of what that will make your lotion to come out very loving. So stick blend, stick blend. So at this point we have to add our tocopherol. We are adding um 0.5%, which is going to be 5 mil. So look at the scale. I'm taking measurements, so you cannot even do a guesswork when formulating a lotion. Make sure your formula is 100%, and don't go off this video. I am going to drop the full formula on this video. I don't know where I'm going to drop it, but definitely before the video gets to an end, you should be able to get the full formula. So I've added the 5% of tocopherol, and the next thing now, I'm going to be introducing the sodium sulfate that we have dissolved and set aside. I'm going to introduce it to this lotion, which this is what I'm doing now, introducing it to this. But one thing about this sodium sulfate, it has this skunk smell, but don't worry about that. So that's how it is. But whenever you are getting a sodium sulfate or sodium metabol sulfate and it's not having that smell, just know that they have given you something else. People that sell these ingredients can be very funny, because all the ingredients look the same. They can decide to give you anything, anything they like, and just collect some money. So just be very careful in where you are getting your ingredients. So here we need to add our Jamal Plus preservative. We are adding just 5 um 5 gram, which is 0.5%. And after that we're going to stick blend. We're going to stir it, stick blend to have a very beautiful feel. And this lotion is so moisturizing. Oh my gosh, it's so luxurious on the skin. I have to just dab it on my skin and see how it looks. And you see, please, if you know you love this video, you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so you will get notified anytime we post a video. If you have any question, I'll be leaving my number in the description box. You'll be able to reach me, and there is any product you want us to formulate or you want us to give a review, I'm always available. Kindly drop all your inquiries and all your questions there. This lotion is everything is looking good. Oh my gosh. And it's so hydrating, it's so moisturizing. Not only does it lighten, it also hydrates and moisturizes the skin. See the way it's looking on my hands. And remember, we have to keep this formula in the pH of 4 to 4.5. So we are going to use our pH tester to test this product to make sure that it doesn't exceed the pH level we want it to be. So guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for staying with me till the end. Love you. See you again in my next video. Bye.